It was a packed house tonight as more than 300 Midtown and downtown residents either sat or stood inside Moore Hall at Dolphin Way United Methodist Church. They were there to hear from 7 declared candidates for Mobile mayor in an event that was hosted by 6 historic districts, the Government Street Collaborative and the Mobile Historical Development Commission. And the focus of this mayoral forum was definitely on downtown and Midtown. That was video taken just before it started.
Our goal is to make awareness not only to the residents who come here tonight, but also to the new possible mayor that will be sitting on that stage tonight. We want to be known by that mayor, our issues, and also our voting power.
Now, the prepared questions tonight were centered on topics reflecting upon these communities, downtown and Midtown. Infrastructure issues like stormwater drainage and sidewalks, homelessness, safety, blight, and especially historic preservation. Afterwards, each candidate was given 2 minutes to make his or her final statement. Media cameras were allowed inside for this forum, so what you're about to see is a portion of those final comments from each candidate.
I was shot in the line of duty in 2001. Does that make me qualified to be the mayor? Absolutely not. However, what does qualify me to be the mayor is my dedication to this community, that I continue to serve this great city for another 23 and a half years, even serving as the chief of the police. If that's not commitment, I don't know what commitment is. I think I have earned a reputation. I'm a man that says what he means and means what he says. And if I tell you that I'm going to enforce the ordinances for the district, I'll certainly enforce the ordinance for the district.
You know, I think this city has a great deal of momentum. We talked about it with the airport, the bridge, the jobs. We have a great deal of momentum, but these things aren't done yet. There's a lot of work left to do in this city. And when I left my judgeship, I did it because I believe our brightest days are in the future. When it comes to Mobile, if we are going to truly reach our full potential, I believe that we need a mayor who is not afraid to challenge the status quo. I wasn't afraid to challenge the police chief and the mayor. I will not be afraid to challenge the status quo in this city.
I was at the table when Airbus was recruited to Mobile, when Austell was recruited, when ThyssenKrupp, and I am so proud of Mobile. I'm not here to lay blame on anybody. I'm only here to tell you that Barbara Drummond has been at the table. She has knocked on doors in Mobile as well as in Montgomery. She works across the aisle. She has all of the talent, all of the experience, and all of the wherewithal to move this city to the next level.
Government has not figured out that the COVID money is gone, and we have not prepared, not one government is prepared for the cuts that are coming through the Trump administration of mental health and all the other issues that we deal with on funding. And we have to have somebody responsible for that. We have to budget properly and come up with zero balancing budget. The mayor's office has increased 13-fold from $800,000 to $13 million in one particular office. We need to consolidate government. We need to get back to the basics.
I am somebody that has served my country, served this community, and I did it with pride, and I believed in the things that I was doing. And I didn't just do it in the city of Mobile. I did it at the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. I did it for the city of Pritchard. I worked hard each and every day for the citizens of this community, and I understand when people are in crisis, what they're in crisis for, because I walk shoulder to shoulder with them, trying to help them get the things and the resources that they need to move beyond the crisis that they were dealing with, and build relationships with them to move further beyond that. I believe in collaboration.
I think that the important thing that we need to promote from city government is customer service. We need to listen to our constituents. We need to hear the community. We need to hear what these problems are and work on those problems. You know, in my career, my 24 years in public office has been all centered around quality of life issues and improving that for all citizens in Mobile. And quality of life is a big umbrella. It includes public safety. It includes partnering with education. It includes infrastructure. And it includes beautification.
It is obvious that not everyone in our city is being served. Too many Mobilians can't find good jobs and an affordable place to live. Others are being left behind from the city's prosperity. We can't get beyond these challenges because the status quo is stagnant. and it's holding all of us back and hurting our city's growth. I'm running for mayor for every kid to let them know that they can succeed right here, no matter their background or where they're from.
As you can see, it was a packed house tonight. Now, while time allows us to bring you just a small portion of tonight's forum, we encourage you to visit each candidate's Facebook page or their website to learn more about their positions of issues that are important to both you and the city.